to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Dave Chappelle's show in Boston when she triggered a lot of fans when he spoke on this Israeli and Palestine dispute. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Dave Chappelle did a comedy show while in Boston, and it took a left turn for some people because they decided to walk out. Dave Chappelle gave his thoughts on what was going on in that situation in the Middle East. He spoke on both sides of the issue. He condemned Hamas, but he also talked about what Israel was doing to the Palestinians. He said they shouldn't be able to cut the water off, that they were killing innocent people. But we also have to understand that this whole thing would not have started if it wasn't because of Hamas. If it wasn't because of this organization, which is sponsored by Iran. Here's a country of people the size of Rhode Island, in a big old Middle East, in which Arabs control all of that land and all of that oil. But they want it all. They want to drive Israel into the sea. And I know people feel sad for the Palestinians on the West Bank and those who happen to be in Lebanon. That's fine. But the Israeli people only want to live there in peace with these people. But they refuse to do it. Up north, they have to deal with Hezbollah. Down south, on the West Bank, they have to deal with Hamas. Israel has the right to protect themselves. Yes, Hamas has the right to protect themselves. But you have to understand is that until both sides can come to some kind of settlement between each side, that they're going to live there in peace, there's never going to be harmony. Israel going to say we're being attacked. Hamas and those Palestinians who live in those areas are going to say, hey, we deserve all the land, which is not true. But you have to understand both sides of the issue are very tense. It's very explosive, and this shouldn't be happening. This statement by Dave Chappelle, which most people feel was a pro-Palestinian statement, has got a lot of people angry. That's why the people walked out. That's why a lot of people are online triggered by what they thought he said or how he meant it. But you have to understand, he's coming from the side of being a slave or slavery. He's coming from a side of people who were mistreated for 400 years, in that they should have some kind of anger towards those who have the bigger guns, the bigger weapons, and those who have the support of the United States government. Dave Chappelle is much needed in a situation like that. I know he touched a lot of people and made a lot of people angry because of what he said. But he spoke from his heart. This is how he feels. And there's plenty of other Americans who feel this way. Israel has the right to exist, just like Palestine has the right to exist. But this religious war will go on forever. And now that Israel's saying they're going to hunt down every member of the organization, it's going to make it even worse because of what Hamas did. So you will see this organization, Hamas, be destroyed. They will destroy that organization. But we have to understand that ever since Israel was formed, it's been under attack. Day one. And they should have somewhere to live, just like the Arabs should have somewhere to live. And we have this dichotomy between two societies that goes back biblically that don't want to be with each other, don't want to be around each other. And it's going to be a political war until the end of time. By him taking this side that some people believe is pro-Palestinian, this means that Dave Chappelle is going to be on that list. There's going to be a lot of people out here who's not going to be part of the Dave Chappelle story. You better believe Dave Chappelle, to say what he said, believes that he's economically safe. Because what they're doing now is that if you have a different philosophy or different stance, you see college students losing their jobs, basically telling those who support pro-Palestinian that you will not get a good job if you come from Harvard, NYU, or Brown, or any other Ivy League schools. Basically, they're tamping down any protest pro-Palestinian. That's what they're doing. And this is extremely dangerous at this time. And hopefully we can find someone out here who can pull this together. And I know it's not Joe Biden, worst president ever. So Dave Chappelle, he put himself online. He put himself out there. And those in the entertainment industry, those in the media, is going to give it to him. They're not going to let him forget now what he said during this comedy special in Boston. But this is how he feels. And he's willing to speak out about how he feels about this situation, which he should. He should be able to say whatever he wants to say, even if 1,000 people, 1 million, 2 million, 100 million disagree with him. This is how he feels, this is how he sees it, and this is how many other people see it around the world. Even though I may disagree with him, he has his right. But during that right, he has the right to understand that there's going to be people out there who want to take away everything he has built because of what he said. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button. Also share this video. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section on this issue in particular.